Time. I was confused, I answer. Is it really true? I mean, the stories you told me about my past in the forest. There's nothing to be confused about. She shook her head. It's perfectly clear that the government will destroy this unique forest if someone doesn't stop them. And you have your obligation to fulfill. She broke off and bit her lip. What do you want to do about it? I wanted to smash things. In my gut, yeah. Maybe I'm just a peaceful person. I don't... Damn it. But what is a peaceful werewolf? That doesn't make sense. Screw you. Smash. Hulk smash. What do you think I have this rage and willpower meter for? Huh? Not to sit back and do nothing. Right? You're trying to roleplay here. Nah, I don't know. The tipping point. All they wanted to do is do something that night, but after a whole day of discussion, they were still divided on what to do. I had the deciding vote. Preemptive strike. Who the hell is Cornell? Cornell can suck it, alright? Who the heck is Cornell? I don't know him. He's some weird guy who does yoga in the forest. We had some harvesters to face. Oh, jeez. Alright, Anya tagged along. I mean, she is loyal. What am I gonna do, leave her? This looks so exciting, Anya whispered. I've never done anything so illegal. We were just a group of dark silhouettes running through the night. The moon was waxing. I hid in the shadows. A new moon would have been better. Stop the logging at any cost. Dude, I just kind of wasted my rage there. I couldn't wait. I ain't having second thoughts. I grinned at her. I let it slide. Okay. Your plan will destroy lives, Cornell said. I asked them to stop. Please, I said, we have work to do. The tension broke. Cornell shook his head and turned around. We sneaked on. Be careful and quiet, said Lisa. Here's the thing. I'm fine with disabling these harvesters. Killing people? No. But, because I'm a werewolf and this is a video game, and I have a rage meter, might as well use my ult, my special, my Q ability. I shook the can. Ooh. Oh, okay, so we're kind of defacing it. Some spray paint, okay, kind of potato. I plan to work carefully. Analytical, ooh, +1. Everything was sharp in the moonlight. My hand seemed to shine when I sprayed the machine with the precision of a future surgeon. It wasn't personal. It wasn't about me or the men who would come here tomorrow to find their equipment harmed, mutilated. It was about the forest. I decided it'd be better to work alone. Do we want to work with Cornell? What's my relationship with Cornell right now? We are neutral. Let's try to work with Cornell. Let's see. Let's get him on our side. Let's get Cornell on our side right now. Let's not push him away. We need everybody on our team. I let Cornell join me, and together we wrote a slogan. After slogan, across the wide flanks of the machines. Olga is walking a dangerous path, he whispered at some point. She's so focused on the act of fighting that She's slowly forgetting what we're fighting for. I watched her. I wrote, save the forest in every language I know. And I might have also Google translated a few more. I looked at the defaced harvesters. I was proud of us. I was proud of what we accomplished. And I contributed to it. Willpower +1 out of 3. Progression missing. Goal. Whatever the forest wanted from me, I felt like I'd done my part for the night. The paint was slowly drying in the hot night air. Oh, hello. The stillness was broken. Hey, what the F are you doing out here? Oh, shit. Panic, Anya. The guards. I cracked my knuckles. It's go time, baby. I took a few fast breaths and cracked my knuckle. I was ready. I looked at the guards. It's go time, baby. The guards are coming. There were 5 of them between the trees, 5 men, of course, pointing their flashlights around chaotically. Getting angrier with every second. I only saw one option. Attack. Let's go, baby. I looked at them. And I looked at the rest of my companions. And I rushed towards them. I better not be like one-tapped by a taser. Night fight. The clearing shattered like a broken window into sharp pieces, its edges cut by the rays of a flashlight, swirling in darkness. One piece, a shout, another, a silhouette leaping, a dodge, a grunt, a punch, a cry. Curses in 3 different languages. My mind was crystal clear as I jumped from one piece to another. The man I hit stumbled, more surprised than hurt, and then lunged at me. I punched him harder. Are you kidding me? Let's go, baby. Let's go. I took a step back and gained momentum and hit him as hard as I could. I heard a crack when I hit his nose, and then there was a loud thud. A flashlight shone his way. Anya screamed. She screamed and grabbed my arm. I saw blood. Blood on his head, blood on the stone, blood on his head, blood on the ground, dark and fresh. A victory. Okay. I didn't mean to. I can't do this when I'm in the heat of battle. There's no way I'm backing off right now. It's a victory. Then I heard a shout. I'm not backing off my guard and get one-tapped by a flashlight. She killed him! One of the men shouted. The horror clear in his voice. He directed a flashlight in my face, blinding me. I grabbed the flashlight. Little 1-2 punch. I moved toward him and grabbed the flashlight, but the guy was strong and we started to struggle. A second later, I noticed a huge silhouette behind him. Leave her alone, he growled, and I recognized that voice. Was it Cornell? It was Cornell. He was bulging. Muscles growing bigger, bones getting longer. He let out a joyous roar, throwing his hands, now equipped with strong claws, in the air. What? He grabbed the man and slashed across his torso. I felt a surge of adrenaline. My nostrils flared, and I heard myself growling. Heck yeah, this is the part of the game I was looking for. Finally. Anna looked at me, panicked. What do we do? The man screamed again and pointed the gun at Cornell. I attacked the man with the gun. Woo-hoo-hoo! Bam! I acted on instinct. I zeroed in on the man, pointing the gun, and launched myself at him. The gunshot tore through the night. And then there was only pain. 1 HP. -1. Did I get shot? Oh, I did. Bloody moon. The pain was unbearable. Nothing in my life had prepared me for this. I lashed out blindly. And my mic almost spiked. Blinded by the blood in my eyes, my shoulder and my chest burning, I went berserk. I shouted. I swung my arms blindly. I cried. I howled. I was done fighting. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. I stumble. I fell. Okay, so I got 0 health right now. What? I got impaired health now. What? What is that? I got 5 health bars now. Your health dropped to 0. When you lose all your health or willpower, you become impaired. This will make physical tasks, if you have 0 hearts, or social and mental tasks, if you have 0 willpower, harder and sometimes impossible. The moon was a goddess, and she noticed me. Get up, she said. I got up. I get up, I feel good. I know that I shouldn't, but I don't remember why. I don't care. I stretched. Heck yeah, we got some health back. My muscles are sore and cramped, so I stretch like I've never stretched before. My arms are longer, my legs are stronger, my heart is pumping, and I feel like I spent my whole life packed into a box, and I've finally been set free. I breathe. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. I need some more willpower in me. I am one with the forest. I breathe. I am happy. We all laugh and sing to the moon. I look down. Why? Something touches my leg. There is a small malformed creature sticking something sharp in the muscles of my thigh. The creature is no threat to me, but its presence is annoying. Its smell almost sends me reeling. I don't like to be pricked. I rip its head off. I mean, look. How could you not rip his head off with this graphic in the back? I ripped his head off his shoulders. My ears prick, and I hear more creatures running blindly through the bushes. I feel better. Prey hunt. Okay, so we're being challenged by another duder. It challenges me. I roar. Intimidate him. I roar and the creature falls down and curls into a ball. It smells of ammonia. Piercing light burns my eyes. I hear more creatures coming my way. They want to hurt me. I feel like we're done for today, right? I run away. I'm too smart for such an ambush. I claw my way through the nearest creature and disappear among the trees. Their frustrated shouts make me laugh. A new smell. I flare my nostrils and there was a new smell. Something is coming. The creature knows something else. I see them moving among the trees. Suddenly I'm surrounded by them. I think I know them. They seem familiar. It's like I met them in the past. They were hidden. What did they want? I wait. I relax and wait for them, unflinching. They approach me and sniff the air. Their smells are overwhelmingly familiar. Run with this, they say. And we run. Something changes. Darkness. I stumble. Holy shit. Nothing was okay. The night was full of stars. I opened my eyes. Confused, I opened my eyes. The forest around me was thick and dark. The tree trunks wrapped tightly. I tried to breathe. I got blood everywhere. I remembered my dream and slowly lifted my eyes. There was a severed head right in front of me. I felt sick. The face was contorted, the eyes bulging, the mouth open, the tongue stuck out. It was obscene. I recognized this face. It was one of the security guards. It was all my fault. I screamed. I just want more rage, to be honest. Cornell came, squatted behind me. See, you're a werewolf. I looked at him. I blinked. Everything faded to black. Oh no shit! Well, werewolf. No shit. Chapter 4, Lost in the Woods. The heart of the forest. Hi. The morning smelled of the forest, fur, and strangers. I slowly opened my eyes. The warm space under the low-hanging branches of an old spruce tree was full of other people sleeping. Their muzzles rested on their paws. I went outside. Yeah, sure. Over the sleeping forms, I made my way outside, alone, hiding in the tall grass. I sniffed around. The sky was bright, and the forest around me was dark and full of interesting smells. High in the trees, birds yelled about status, sex, and violence. Wait a minute. I can understand birds? I guess. I was in danger. Full rage bar. We got the full rage bar. I was in danger. The thought was abrupt and unwanted, but like a siren. Something had happened last night. I pressed myself flat to the ground. I pricked my ears. They wouldn't find me unprepared. A creature stirred in the bushes nearby. A tall, dark silhouette. A strangely familiar smell. I attacked. I'm attacking everything in sight. I jumped from the grass, aiming straight for its throat, but they saw me coming with the lightning reflexes. Swatted my nose. It hurt. I spasmed. Wait. Yeah. It was Hamid, the human form. I hit the ground with my bare ass. Colors exploded. The morning breeze suddenly became cold, and I shivered. I looked up. Confused, I looked at the person approaching me. Cornell is sympathetic. You look cold. Cornell smirked and threw me a bundle of clothes. You better not change for a while. They won't survive it. Not until you learn the right, at least. I took the bundle. I snatched the bundle and started pulling the clothes on. Sneakers, loose-fitting jeans, a hoodie with a unicorn. They fit perfectly. I thought about the previous night. When I was raging through the forest about how differently I experienced the world through the wolf senses. And about the discomfort and confusing of changing shape. So I was a werewolf. The master of change. There was no denying it. I was no longer human. I kept my guard. Don't come any closer, I barked. We have some serious explaining to do. But how come nobody knew about werewolves? It doesn't make any sense. We protected the veil. Was the answer. It was easy to convince humans that supernatural doesn't exist, and they already want to believe that. And the delirium helps. Delirium? You mean the delirium as in the medical condition? You have to ask Pat for that. But the gist of it is that humans are incapable of remembering that they saw a Krynos. Krynos is a half-wolf, half-human war form of the Garu. They panic, turn away, and instantly forget every time. Do I really care about Cornell and his story? Sure. Let's hear his story. So how did you become a werewolf? I thought that was a lame opening. I was born a werewolf, it seemed, he answered. I asked again. Oh, I was serving in Afghanistan. There was an ambush. Stuff happened. Awesome. What stuff? Awesome? What stuff? Werewolf stuff. They sent me home with PTSD. And once home, I got found by others. They needed someone who knew how to fight. Why? Why, I asked? We were the real eco-terrorists back then, my pack and I. But I realized that violence only breeds more violence, and it's not the way I want to follow. Gotcha. Then I realized something. The wolves had awoken. At some point, the rest of the party had awoken and joined us. The clearing was full of wolves. Fight or flight? The wolves were closing in on me. I saw an opening to escape. If I did, I could figure this all out on my own. Okay, so... Hold on. Do I really want to... What can I figure out? Do you think we're going to get into a scuffle, a little fight? Or can I convince them to join me on this journey? Alright. I'm thinking... Let's try. Why would I escape? This is chapter 4. Acceptance, cooperation. Let's go, baby. The headless body was heavy. They said that as my first kill, it was a burden. It was my duty to take it to the barrows. The barrows. I really need to clean my glasses better. What should we do here? I didn't want to do it. It was heavy. Here we go. How is it heavy? You're freaking human, superhuman strength, right? I got my shit together. I lifted the corpse and threw it over my shoulder. You have to have a balanced death. You have to balance the death you cause with your achievements, Cornell looked at me in the eyes. That is the path of Garu. You come to me carrying the severed head in a bag. I couldn't accept that I killed someone. I focused on the walk. We don't have a lot of willpower. I think I'm gonna sacrifice some health. I'll sacrifice 1 health bar. I kept dragging the body. Okay, I looked over the body. I couldn't. Really? Come on. You're a werewolf? Guy's soldier. He was right. Willpower +1. Took a deep breath. He was right. I was here for a reason, and I had things to do. I changed. Yes. Choose your form. Really? Let's see. Okay. The glabro, I could choose a glabro. Strong enough to lift heavy things without breaking a sweat. Krynos is a war form. Ruthlessly killing a machine. Ruthless killing machine. Hispo. Fast. I kind of want... Can I think... Well, we're not killing anything right now. Right now I need to lift this guy, so I'll choose Glabros, right? Nothing crazy here. I was a Glabro. Wolfish, strong, scary. It hurt. Find your place among the Garu. The change hurt more than I expected. The world shifted. Not much, but enough. I felt my teeth get sharper and the muscles stronger. I picked up the body. It was a lot lighter. We went on. We went on, but we weren't alone. I realized there were two shapes on the bushes on either side of the road. One bigger and dark gray. The other small and white. Ah, my companion smiled. I see you've noticed our patrons. Patrons? I remember them from my dream. Yeah, we know each other. The two animals stopped in front of me in the middle of the path. We came here to teach the cub, said the wolf. She smelled of ash and tears. Was I hallucinating? I couldn't believe what I saw. It made no sense. I felt as if my brain was short-circuiting, trying to interpret signals not meant for human senses. Was there really a wolf? That's a freaking weasel, right? I don't know what that is. Was it really a weasel? I turned my eyes away from the weasel. It flickered. The weasel circled me, and before I knew it, I could feel small claws on my leg, then on my back, and then on my arm. And then it bit my ear. I tried to shake it off. I ignored it. Do they always do that? Ignoring the spirit. Speak to me when I'm biting you. The weasel's electronic voice echoed in my head. Enough, the wolf growled. Or at least that was what my brain decided to hear. Okay, what does this weasel want with me? I looked to the weasel for advice. Why did they fail? When the time began, Gaia released three primal forces upon the earth: the weaver, the wild, and the worm. The weasel continued. The wild was the untamed force of life and creation. The cold, ruthless weaver gave structure to the world, and the worm destroyed what needed to be destroyed, creating balance. We were creatures of the worm. They were Gaia's children. The wolf snarled, born to herd and contain humans. So what went wrong? I can sense something went wrong. The weaver grew too ambitious and trapped the worm within this lifeless web, and the weasel answered confined and denied. The worm went slowly insane. Where's this going? Where is this freaking going? Let's go to the barrels, please. We put the body in the hole. Oh yeah, we got that body. Just put it in the freaking... Welcome to your new life. The talking white weasel grinned. We have something else to show you. I ran with them. Alright, now we're kind of... You know, we're just making friends in the forest at this point. You're a cub, so you have special privileges, said the weasel. Pucha will grant you a vision. You must see to understand, said the wolf.